fucking excited. There we go. Now YouTube is thinking about it. Get OBS. Always keep YouTube's chat pulled up just in case. I've yet to get that much traffic over there, but I have it pulled up. Hey. That makes sense. What reason do you have to get on Torch and move your character? Except for when I convince you to come play. Exactly. Go level her up. Gotta get your levels on so you can run around with the goobs in the at this time of night. All right, looks like we're gonna do an Aeon. I'm so fucking excited. I'm not gonna play this character because she's fucking done and I don't have to play her. She's an okay hero, but or actually technically a rogue, but she's definitely not one of my favorites. Oh, you know who I haven't played in forever? Yeah, Psydemon deserves some love. Which she might have a ridiculous amount of vet levels and stuff, but she's just a lot of fun. Now I want to know. Yep, 194 vet levels. Woo! Fucking nerd. Definitely not getting any free Imperium merits off of this one. But that's okay. I'll raise that up so people can see the team and stuff. There we go. I still really need to finish my supergroup base. This whole area is like empty and shit. The only area that's like basically done is my storage area. That's it. It's the only nice spot in the supergroup base. Oh, well, I guess the trophy room is okay. I forgot I mostly finished the trophy room. It's a little empty over here. But like I want to put walkways or like maybe some more shelving or something. Something else in there. This is supposed to be like a big meeting area. We'll get there eventually. If I ever have the time. Part of me hopes that we just do a speedy Aeon because just a few days ago we did a fucking 2-star Masters of, so we did all the badges and shit. That was just a little much. I want to just murder things. Oops. That's the wrong bind. You know, sometime I will power level a character for you, Gray, if you want. I have a farmer that can do that. Yeah, you don't have to be the little baby anymore. Oh no. I think Six is worried about his character. Oh yeah, apparently there's going to be mass hold confuses changes. But somebody said it sounds like they're getting a buff. So hopefully that means Six will be like it'll be for the positive. I voted Speedy because I want to punch things hard, to quote myself. What are our defenses at right now? Okay, cool. Jiro's gonna alt, so have a more well-rounded team if we're gonna do a 2-star. Ew. Honestly, I'm kind of bummed at how cool. Like, I don't want it to get back up to what it was before. But we had like a week where I was like, oh, we're going to be able to like start playing in the pool, take the kids to the splash pad, that type of stuff. And then like all of a sudden now we just can't get it to stop fucking raining. And I also hate that because then it gets muddy as hell and all the playground equipment is wet. And now the kids are out of school and out of daycare. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do with you guys? Keeping you locked up in the house is not the move. Yeah. Well, that's just it. It's not even hot enough for it to be humid. Like, it's barely been in the 60s. Like I said, like 2 weeks ago, we had it get up to like 78 ish. It wasn't even all the way in the 80s. And then the temperature was like, nah, fuck that. Actually, I'm not ready to be summer yet. It can be pretty nasty. That was one thing that, like, being out in Cali, it'd be fucking like 94 degrees outside. And I'd be like, it's really not that bad as long as you're in the shade. Like, it's dry out here. I'm also just a cold blooded bitch. I'm cold all the time. My dad came into the house the other day and he was like, I'm surprised you don't have the air conditioner on. I was like, it's 74 in the house. I don't want it any colder. Like, I brought the space heater out this morning. Oh, well, I can craft this easily. That was stupid easy. Okay, see you in a minute. Oh, God, yeah. That's insanity. It reminds me, though, I'm so fucking ready to go to friendship. I'm so ready. Okay, we got a kin. Mm, okay, we're going to do a speedy because Shiva's coming. That's okay. I didn't really want to. 2 stars. This group is fine with a 2 star. We can speed through 2 star most of the time. But also at the same time, like, we have to have certain tunes to be able to do that. And I don't want to I don't want to get off my stalker. I want to play this character. I want to play her. Who is this? Oh, Dublin. Okay. They show up more and more now. Gonna just do a +2 speedy run of the Aeon. Oh, I'm so excited. I just love this character so much. She's like the fucking like second or third character that I made, and she's still one of my favorites. I should have never shown Tant that I know what I'm doing and how quickly I can run through these things, though. Because now I end up in being in Canner pretty often. This character just hits so hard. I've definitely had her Assassin Strike during the Hamadon hit for over 1k, and that's so satisfying. The scientist is all the way back here. Oops. Damn, that was a waste. Yeah. Well, and to be fair, the Hamadon giant monsters are severely buffed or severely debuffed, and then like we're pretty well buffed as well, but like that assassin strike on that scientist right there hit for 725. It's just so satisfying. I love high damage numbers, and this bitch cranks it out. This is, hold on. I need to take a little nappy nap on my bed. This is like my favorite thing to do at the end of this task force mission. Boom. Because I think I'm funny. Damn it. Everybody's talking about cranking it up because we got to earn that soup. Because Six is such a big fan of soup. We constantly joking around about soup and stuff. There we go. I have a song stuck in my head so bad. Oop. Like that one hit for 850. It's just a good tune. It's a good tune. Oop, I don't know what to say. This character does not do as well without barrier, though. Yay, I saw someone's barrier go out. Good. I do have game audio. Just probably very quiet. Oh my god. I looked away. I blame you, Gray. Ooh, bitch. It's okay. Luckily, I'm not that bothered when I die. That time may have actually been your fault a little bit. Utter six, cow style, utter six. Oh my god. Here, let me... I also just love the way Psy Melee sounds. Like, I usually keep... Yeah. Fucking audio is so quiet. This is about as loud as I ever... would want to play it. Oh, they're toning down AoE offense for tanks. That's lame. Tanks barely do... I hope they buff their single target. Like, tanks don't get enough love as it is because they don't do enough damage. Oh well. It might not be that bad. I think the number he threw out was like 15%. This is by far one of the coolest costumes I have for a character, and she's constantly hidden with a fucking hide. I've copied the like baseline of this costume a couple of times because it is one of my favorites. And I feel like I said, it's always constantly hidden. No. Oh, I'm getting stuck in rent. Oh my god. Let me out. Getting defeated by the environment. The world isn't ready. I know. That's why they have to put up with her in alternate forms. Oh, let me in. Get off the fucking door, dude. Oh, I'm in the wrong fucking... Oh, good. There we go. Amp's not even around and I gotta call him a crybaby. Hold still, Zoe. Oh, I missed it. I whiffed it. That's so disappointing. Dibs on the donuts. Zoe's got all kinds of good fucking snacks on that table. You can also click this door, which I think is funny. Have you ever ran an Aeon before, Gray? Oh, I went the wrong way. Hey, babe. Hi. Oops, I missed perp. How's the drive going? Everybody's complaining about all the changes coming. The goobs are not thrilled. Oh, I'm in all the way in the back. Welcome back, Gray. I was just wondering if you had ever done a Aeon before. Oh, it's a super good one. This one's a lot of fun. I feel like you should be farther. Well, I guess you didn't start at the beginning of the day. That's why I'm thinking you should be farther. I'm not used to you leaving out at like such a late time. It's work. Oh, well, he took off. Oh, you're good. If people don't respond when I talk to them in chat, I'm like, well, they're busy. I It is, but right now it's only headlights. What a view. Oh, we didn't even go through the portal. I'm bummed. I thought we'd at least go fight Hero 1 still. Well, that's good. Lucas earlier, hun, he told me that I wasn't allowed to leave the bed. He said, no, it's your bedtime. No leave the bed. No get up. I was like, oh yeah? He was offended. Liana moved her tent more into the middle of the living room. It's no longer tucked away in the corner over there. It's legit ass in the middle of the living room. He did. He called me out hard as fuck. He was like, not cool, mom. I am an introvert most of the time. I'm like an extroverted introvert, though. I still want to people. I just only want to people with the people I like. Oh, what's up? Hello. Thank you. How goes? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, also that. Little dude is just not... doesn't like to be by himself at all. Without mommy. Especially. The other night, dude, he got pissed at daddy. Herm tried to go in there to say, like, put him back down for bed. He legit screamed at him. Yeah. Okay. I love you, hun. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you before I go to bed. I just noticed you were in voice chat and I come to harass you. Hello. I remember I attempted to play guitar for like a summer. Just one summer. I believe it. Well, you're like, if this is this a 6 string or are you already doing the 7 string? My brother, every time he would do it, I would be just a bunch of cuss words coming from his room. Yep. I must not have the Discord going through. It's so funny. You know, it's not the only symptom. It's not the only display of my craziness. Okay.
Yeah, I swore it was a made-up title for like months. And then, no, it's a legit thing. They're essentially nurses. So there's state certified nurses by the board that are recognized by the board, but they um, do essentially a lot of clerical stuff. So a bunch of
Okay.
office work.
Interesting. I put you on the stream
Yeah.
again now, by the way.
No. Did she?
Yep, I did. You're here. You're in it
No,
now.
she did. Now I can hear it. No. It was Looney Hour that it was supposed to be that way for the rest of the stream. Just like, is this chick okay? She just
It's
seems
only-
to be talking to herself.
50% of the conversation.
Yeah. It's okay. It makes this stream seem more interesting, and people are gonna stop by and they're like, "Hey, who's she talking to?"
Yes, I appreciate, like, I do a decent job of filling the silence most of the time, I think. But also, it's easier when there's someone to talk to.
Oh yeah, definitely. It makes it more enjoyable too. It's
Mhm.
not just like, okay, am I having an awkward silence? Are people paying attention? Do they realize there's actually somebody here? Sorry.
Oh,
Dealing
you're-
with this one stubborn string.
You're okay.
There we go.
Luckily, I even have the cussing warning put up on my stream. So if it really gets under your skin, you're all good.
Son of a no. I'm joking.
Crystal was gonna crash out earlier when we were playing Fortnite. I think she died like 3 times in a row at one point.
Oh no.
Like I,
Hey, I've
r-
at least like dropped twice. So I have no room to speak.
I could
Well,
tell
okay.
she was pissed.
Oops. I was gonna say, okay, to be fair, I've only played like 2 rounds, so there's that.
I know. I thought about not getting on City Heroes and just making you play Fortnite with me.
I wouldn't mind. I've gone a little bit too far now. I had to log off so I can get my tuner pulled up. So I was like, let me see if I can get this thing tuned correctly. And then felt
That's-
the strings, and I was like, they gotta go.
That's fair. I also like. I'm committed to the City Heroes bit for the night.
There we go. Alright. Now we start the streets.
I'll tell you what, I am fucking hungry though. I did not eat enough dinner.
Dude, the only thing I've had to eat so far today was chicken patties.
That's not enough food.
What? I had a pretty short day today, so I was like, I didn't grab anything at work, and then I came home and I was like, I got chicken patties? What the hell? Forgot my grandma came by and made some for me, and I was like, oh,
That's nice.
yeah, granted, those were there since like Sunday. In the fridge, but hey.
It
all that
counts.
matters. Yeah, they had a nice get together on Monday, and I was like, oh, nice.
Liana went and got her teeth done this morning. We went and got breakfast after that.
Ooh, how did that go?
Good. They put her under anesthesia for it.
Oh,
Because,
the best.
yeah, it was definitely, I think, for the better. Because, like, when I got fillings and cavities, I got a tooth pulled at that age and the fillings and stuff. And, like, it for sure fucked me up. Like, I didn't like dentist afterwards and everything. Like, I always just associated the dentist with a bunch of pain.
Yep.
And so she was pretty sad when she came out of anesthesia, but also did really well for like how some people handle it, and like kids especially.
All the loopiness coming out
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
She they had her drive a little Jeep. There's like a little, I don't know, like a kid's standard 4-wheeler little Jeep thing that she got to drive back to the
Aw.
operating room or whatever. And
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. But when she woke up, she was like, I want to drive the Jeep. I just want to drive the Jeep again. And we were like, baby girl, you can hardly walk. You can't drive the Jeep again.
Maybe
But
don't need a DUI at this age.
yeah. By the time we got done eating breakfast, she was all good.
Aw.
That's
Did
the
you
other
have to
thing.
just get fillings, or was there more?
Excuse me. She got 4 crowns, which were just
Oh, wow.
like, well, and it's because like baby teeth are so small. And he's like, the
They're for her
cavities,
baby teeth.
yeah, he's like, the cavities aren't big at all. He's like, you guys have been doing a really good job with her teeth. Her mouth looks good. She just has so much crowding
Yeah.
in her mouth. And so, and he was like, and it's just easier rather than put in fillings that might fall out, and then this defeats the whole purpose. If we cap them, it guarantees that we won't have any issues with them down the line. And I was like, that's totally fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
What's this feels so different? Oh, okay. I see. Well, how's she handling it now? Is she just sleeping it off?
oh, she was fine. Like by the time we left breakfast, she was pretty much back to herself. She fucking hammered down some biscuits and gravy, and like a whole, like 2 biscuits and gravy and a pancake. The little girl was like, feed me. Honestly, she came out of the anesthesia probably just pretty close to as well as her dad did. Herm wasn't so sad and stuff, but we were sitting there talking to the doctor, and he would ask the doctor the same thing like 3 times in a row. He'd be like, "So what did you guys find? What happened?" Okay, cool. And then
Did
like,
you get to drive the Jeep?
no, he did not get to drive the Jeep.
God damn it, that's blasphemy. I'm
I
going on
would-
strike.
I want to drive the Jeep.
She's like, move over. Just pushing all the kids down. Just mowing them. It's my turn.
Fucking palm face.
Right.
Get out my way, fool. Oh, we need a key to enter. Come on, Midas, give up the key. There we go.
I like how 7 strings sound on drop B, but I'm always scared because they're not supposed to be on drop B because it's technically too tight.
Oh.
So like, yeah, you can get away with drop B on like 6 strings, no problem. That's like Parkway Drive and like what other bands play at drop B? Like drop A, or they say standard A for 7
Mhm.
strings is really nice. That's like breaking Benjamin guitar tuning.
Okay.
But I like the tension of the strings. And I was like, I should probably get some lighter strings so I can tune up a little bit higher. And then, I don't know if you've ever tuned a guitar. There's always that scary moment when you're tuning, when you're winding the strings, and then you're just like, is it gonna snap? Is it gonna snap? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I've
Honestly-
never had any strings snap on this guitar.
Tune.
Thankfully.
I had a violin for a while, and tuning that was also always like,
Oh, dude. That is way more scarier. They're smaller strings, tighter wound, and it's like something you play right next to your face. Hey,
Yep.
of all places.
I was just gonna make fun of you because I was gonna be like, Gray trying to lose an eye. But,
Right. Like years back when, oops, turn the microphone. Years back when I was first starting out in band class, I started out on violin.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was like my open to string ensemble.
My school was too small for anything like that. We were too small and too broke. When I got my violin, it was because I was like, hey, Mom, I'm a brat and I really want to play violin.
Mom, mom, mama.
Luckily, I played enough other instruments that she was like, fuck it, you'll stick with it.
You'll be the prodigy. She's like,
Ah,
yeah, I believe in you. I have faith within you, young
there was no prodigal violin playing though.
Well, you say that so far that you know of.
I know,
See,
need to get my violin from my mom. She still has it. I at least have my clarinet and my flute and stuff. I don't even have that.
oh, dude, my sister started out on flute. It was funny. She started out on flute. My older brother, or my only brother, he started out on trumpet. So they were both wind ensemble, and it's funny because hold on one second, make sure I don't just get smacked in the face with this wire. When you start off wind ensemble, that seemed more of the that like upper echelon in band, like, oh, you'll really do something with your life if you get into this.
Oh, really? That's
And then
hilarious because that's like the total opposite of like the way my school perceived it.
well, within within music, it's always like the wind ensemble, you're more of a serious musician, but like the percussion kids, unless you're a full drum set, if you're a percussion, it's like, yeah, you weren't good enough to do anything else, so here's two sticks and go have fun on the mallets or something. Or it's like, here's two crashes, just like play the triangle or something.
Yeah, percussion always had
But
that
then,
I don't give a fuck vibe.
right?
Like,
But then when you get into like oboes, bassoons, flutes, and whatnot, they were seen as like the people who were more established, I should say. The
yeah.
Same thing with some strings like cello, basses, and violas or violins.
Mhm.
Those guys were like, yeah, you're a polished musician, blah blah blah.
That's so
And then
funny.
there was when I left violin, I did it for like 1 year, and then I picked up my brother's trumpet for half a semester. That was horrible. But then
I enjoyed playing trumpet.
yeah, well, I loved playing trumpet, but trying to learn his trumpet was already it was a little bit more polished than like a beginner's trumpet, because he had been in jazz band and concert band already, and he's 4 years older than us, or 5 years. So he had some time to be able to ask my mom for some decent money, and by that time I was living with my dad, and so I got into guitar, self-taught, without the band, and piano with the band.
I'm so jealous. I wish that I had learned how to play piano before any other instrument because I mean, I have a good understanding of music theory, like, but I feel like I struggled through learning it in high school, and I was like, what the fuck? If somebody had just sat me down and let me play piano, I wouldn't be struggling with any of this shit. Like, this would just all make so
Right.
much more fucking sense.
Well, it's always nicer to pick up an instrument on your own, because it's generally going to be something that you have more fun playing.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that people that, their parents make them take a class of music or something like that, they get an instrument and it's just like, oh, I dread this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see more of that really come out in sports. You have those parents, that usually the dads, that were like failed sports people,
Yeah.
and then they like pin it on their son or their daughter. I'm like,
To-
oh, poor people.
To be fair, my mom forced all of us kids to play a sport. And I remember being so fucking resistant. Mom made us play softball, and then she made my brother play football. And she's like, you need to play a team sport. You need to know what it's like to be on a team. And I was like, God damn it, fine. And once I got through the first year, I really enjoyed it. I think I did like 3 years of softball. My brother only did 1 year of football though before he was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
I played wide receiver. I love that. Ooh, that's
I was by no
it's-
means sporty though.
it's not for everybody. I mean, like I played it, and I would want to go back to it.
I really, it's hard. Like softball was the only thing I really enjoyed it, but I was not a fan of running, and still like only have started to enjoy running since I started going to the gym in the last like 2 years. And so like it was really hard for me because I was like, I don't really want to. I like playing the game. I like hanging out with my friends, but I don't like running 2 miles every fucking practice. Like, could we
Yeah,
just
I don't
chill the
blame you
fuck
at all.
out with that?
Yeah, when I have a buddy of mine. Ironically, you said that. I just saw him yesterday or no, 2 days ago. What is today? I don't go to work and I lose all my days. What the hell?
What's up, Upright? We're doing good in here.
Wednesday.
I think I think everybody's filled up. We just waiting for him to for them to show up. Words are hard. Sorry. And I'm not lead tonight either. I'd have to ask.
Ooh. Hold on, is it gonna be A sharp?
Mhm.
It is gonna be A sharp.
Someone said, I think they are in the fight because they haven't responded. And Six said, take it to Warburg.
I at least got that reference. I know that much about Villain Side.
Yep, they're just finishing up the mission. I figured that's what was going on. No, I'll never forget. Our friend Shiva, who just got off of here. We were all goofing around in Warburg one time because I was in there getting badges, like the badges for the accolade or whatever. And
Right.
my friends were silly enough to come try to jump me in Warburg. So then proceeded the next like hour, 30 minutes to an hour. We all just ran around Warburg fucking nuking each other. And poor Shiva, as a blaster, came after my brute. And that didn't, I think it ended poorly for him like 3 times in a row. And then he was standing still somewhere for like probably just half a second too long. And I came out of nowhere and fucked him up. And all of my friends were like, God damn, beast. And I was like, what? He was coming at me, okay? I wasn't gonna, he needs to get the fuck out of
Am
here.
I just supposed to stand there?
Yeah. But I also, my favorite enemy type is the Circle of Thorns because of the succubus
I hate
and
the
how.
Circle of Thorns.
Oh no, I want the succubus to confuse me, and I want to murder my teammates. Like I have a whole separate fucking goal. Like I am here to be a
I
troll.
only hate it. I only hate them because for whatever reason, every player, any character that I've ever made, and I end up having to do something with Circle of Thorns, they're like the weakest mez protection ever.
That'll do
And
it.
it's just constant sleeps, constant holds, and constant mezzes, and I'm like, oh god. If I get something solo and I have to go to Circle of Thorns, I'm immediately looking for a team. You know, just like, no, this ain't
Great.
happening today. I'll wait till tomorrow and then complete it.
Gray said no, hard pass.
Oh,
What is your
100%.
favorite? What is your favorite enemy type?
overall or for like my favorite archetype?
Uh, Overall.
Um,
Oh, I'll be right back. Someone's not feeling good.
Alrighty. I'll be here. Yes. I will say the freak show was actually pretty cool for that reason. Oops. The jesters and the chiefs. Chiefs are always nice if you can stun or hold them because they had some pretty low protection for that. Alright, next streaming. Ugh. What? Yeah. The end game stuff. Brad's been trying to get me up to level 50 on uh the villains so we can have some end game fun. I haven't done end game on villains yet. What's up, dislike button? How you doing? Welcome back. Just as a heads up, Brad's gonna be right back. She's doing some mom stuff. Oh no. I only went up. Let it go over. Damn it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back, welcome back. I got one string done while you were gone. I might get away with being able to put this up 1/2 step
Well,
of
thank you,
tuning
right,
than
man?
I normally do without snapping a string.
Well, there you go. If I-
Hello, Upright. Welcome. You said welcome back to you. Never mind. Don't
Yes.
listen to me.
Poor Liana woke up and was like, I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I was like, and we're moving. We're doing things.
Yeah.
Do not
And
do.
the drugs have worn off.
Yeah. It's one of those things. You have a small child her age announce they feel sick. Take that shit seriously.
Mom, I feel sick. I feel like throwing up. Say less.
Yeah, well, okay. You're not giving me much warning. They never do.
It's reminds me of that Chris D'Elia bit where he talks about how girls get drunk when they're out versus how guys get drunk.
Yeah.
It's like guys just get my dice.
Yep. Toddlers are the females, for sure.
Just like we'll have a full blown conversation. It's like, why didn't you say you had to throw up? I wanted to, but we were talking.
I just held it back till the last second.
Exactly. There we go. My time going out and hanging out with friends, or when I was younger, go out to the bars quite often. You definitely see those type of girls. It's just like, dude, you gotta pace yourself. If not pace yourself, it's like everything you just drank is now outside on the sidewalk and wasted.
Yeah, I luckily never did, say luckily, but also never really just did much partying. So the friends that I have that did, anytime I was around them, and the rare occasion that we did get to party together, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, oh god.
This is normal. This is normal. Welcome to millennial partying.
Yeah.
You got the drunk girls outside over there, kind of making sure they can still feel their legs. You got the guys over there that are still trying to chug each other out for some reason. Then you got the introverts that are just lucky to find one of each other that are out.
Yes, I
They're
was
most
one of the
likely on-
introverts that was like, somebody else come drink casually with me.
Right? It's the great way to start off a conversation if you're around other introverts. It's like, so what books are you guys currently reading? Yes, you stay here. Do not leave us.
You know, honestly, the loudest and friendliest you'll ever see me is while intoxicated, though.
Sick.
I did,
That goes for a little bit of everybody.
yeah. I did make a super poor decision. One time we were all at a party, and I had inherited, like, you know those gallons of Jack? And
Oh no.
yeah, some drunk girl left the party and was like, I'm not taking this with me, this is now yours. And I was like, fucking sold, cool, okay. I had already been drinking enough that I was like, this is awesome. And so I went and I found like 2 other girls and their gay friend that was hanging out with them. And I don't know why, but Snapchat was pulled out. And like the 2 other girls flashed Snapchat. And I was like, everybody's having such a good time. And then they did it again and they were like, do it for the snap. And I was like, yeah,
God.
fuck it. And I flashed the camera, and I was with Herm at the time, and I was like, I did not just flash 2 women and a gay man. I flashed that bitch's random fucking Snapchat. Like, the
Oh,
thought
no.
hit me after I'd already done it, and I was like, oh no. I immediately went and found Ryan and was like, I fucked up. And I need you. So I definitely forgot that she had her phone out. I was like, yeah, it's
You need to
fine.
take you need to take her phone. Tell her you're gonna take a Snapchat of all of them. Quickly delete the story.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. And I was just like, just be aware that if that pops up, I just didn't mean it. And I'm sorry if a bunch of our friends see my boobs. This is just some random chick.
So, sweetie, some mistakes were made. And just know that I still love you.
Yeah, I hope you still love me. I know,
Like,
genuinely,
I love
my
you all the
brain.
better.
Yeah, genuinely, my brain was like, it's just 2 chicks and a gay guy. It's fine. Herm knows. I told Herm immediately, Button. That's quite the story to come in on. That's fucking hilarious.
And then you hear like the rest of the realization kick in, like
Yes. Ooh, I fucked
we
up.
don't know, we don't know those.
Yep. There was definitely a flash when I just whipped my titties out.
There we go. Oops. All right. Yeah, that sounds like millennial partying.
Yeah, that's probably the wildest thing I've ever done.
Huh.
And it was an instant regret moment of like, oh shit, what did I just do?
So this has happened, and sorry.
Yeah, I did. I immediately went and found her and was like, so I don't know who all he or she has on Snapchat, but whoever she does have might see my boobies.
There may be a possibility of internet forever.
Yeah. Mm. But I am definitely much more of a free spirit than Ryan is.
I'm free spirited, but you don't really get to see that many people around free spirited, at least my old friend group. Okay, they
That's
were
fair.
free spirited in their own way, I should say.
No. Oh, that's the other thing too. Is like, had I not been with Ryan and all that stuff, I wouldn't just not given a shit. But then the realization also
Yeah.
hit me of like, oh, like he will probably
Like, oh,
care
no.
about that.
These were supposed to be only boyfriend movies.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Boyfriend, let me talk to you.
I'm doing that whole monogamy thing.
So apparently, for one Snapchat, it was an open relationship.
Yeah. Oops.
Dude, it's always the G-string that scares the shit out of you.
We're not talking about party and G-strings.
No, guitar.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Just like I'm telling her.
yeah. Oh gosh, shit. That's probably at least 10 years ago now too. You missed it, Button. I'm gonna slap you. We were playing Fortnite earlier, and I was like, "Where's Button?"
Oh.
I'm gonna have to let Willow outside. She's being annoying.
That's the dog, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'm still learning all the names, so I'm like,
Nope, she's my Big dumb dog. She's a German
Go
Shepherd
Wooper.
Black Lab mix.
Oh yes, definitely a whooper.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, everybody was so shitty with her the other day. Because there's moles in the yard. And my stepmom came into the house and was like, what are you doing tearing up the yard? And then, like, I think he was like, I just played along because I didn't want to, like, be rude about it. I was like, okay, because I thought you were
Right.
sincerely mad at Willow about, like, there's a fucking mole in the yard. What do you think she's gonna do? She's gonna dig at the mole. Like, that's fair, Button. Hey, Buggy. I know, Willow got it. Liana's just like, well, Liana threw up, so now she's awake.
Talking about drunk people.
Yeah.
I feel better. You're around too.
Yeah. At fucking 1:30 a.m., Mom. What up?
It seriously sounds like a drunk person when you give time context.
Yeah.
1:30 is just
What's even better, she said, I saw a dead mole yesterday. I was like, yep, that was that mole that Willow killed. But yeah, she got the mole. Poor mole. But also, like, meh.
Oh, that's the German Shepherd for sure. The Black Lab. You know what? No, never mind. I used to have a Black Lab that was mixed with a Chow, but she
Cute.
loved toys, dude. She killed my mom. I was visiting my mom one day. She didn't kill my mom. Good chat. Don't report. Her name is Josie, but dear God, her and my mom and my sister gave that dog so many nicknames, and it eventually ended on Dodo Bird, but she was definitely
Oh, that's
Disney.
adorable.
Yeah, right.
I
It
had a
was
cat named Dodo,
Josie.
and, like, legitimately
Really?
just named it Dodo. Yeah.
Yeah, they named her Josie originally, then it went to Jojo, and then it went to Dodo, then it went to Dodo Bird, and then Doe, and then it just went back to Dodo. But my mom had rescued. I feel so bad because it was a rescue. Also, my mom wasn't really a Chihuahua person, but she had rescued a Chihuahua. I forgot from where, and she wanted to. She was dating a vet at the time, and so she was gonna keep the dog for 3 more days and then take it back to the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
And my dog Dodo, she had thought it was a little plaything. My
Oh,
mom came
no.
out, so like told me to go outside to go feed the dogs because my sister and my brother were still at school, and since I was visiting, I just had packets with me for schoolwork.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'll go outside, check up on the dogs, and Dodo's nowhere to be found, like as if she knew she messed up. And I like walk outside right at the steps. This little dog, Chihuahua, was just like tongue out, completely stiff as a board. Rigor has set in. And I was like, oh my God, she's been out for a while. So then I called my mom and she's like, oh my God, no. She's like, Savannah's gonna be so mad at me. The first thing I was like, no, not the fact that you just committed homicide about an animal, but you're gonna be like, no, my daughter's gonna hate me.
You know.
Well, with my sister, she's a vet, and she went to like veterinarian school, knew what college she wanted to go to since 8th grade, and like she's animal lover to the fullest, right?
Yeah, that
So-
would be hard. That would be one of those moments of like, oh, this is gonna be so
Dude.
disappointing.
Yeah, I felt bad because I was like, Savannah's gonna come home from school, and then just like bawl her eyes out, and rightfully so. And sure enough, that's what happened. But
Ye-
that lab, dude, the energy that lab had was just like anything moving that was tiny. Keep in mind, my mom only had that Chihuahua for like 12 hours,
Yep.
so I had no clue that was like not a toy. And
Well, and
to
it's
be
one of
fair,
those
they're
things,
also-
if it never played with another small creature, like, that's
she
the
had
other
been a
thing,
single-
too.
Yeah, like a single child her entire life up until my mom got her pit bull, a blue nose pit, And obviously, those two are about the same size. So actually, the blue nose is a little bit bigger. So Jojo knew, like, this is not a toy. This is another human. Like, I mean, another
Creature.
another human. This is another dog. But yeah, it was to a point where my sister came home and I was like, oh, that was the last memory I had of that dog. And well, both of them, because I hadn't seen Jojo until she passed away. So I was like, oh.
God.
But she was a black lab mixed with a chow, and she lived to be 17 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they had to go put her down eventually because she had, 17 years old. She wasn't getting up to go drink or get food anymore, and was like peeing and pooping just sitting there. So
Yeah. Well, my dog that we had, Polly, when I was like a little girl, she was a Doberman Rottweiler mix.
oh,
And she
that's
was
a fun mix.
yeah, she was a great dog. She was protective as hell. Honestly, like
Yep.
we never had any problem. Willow's protective as fuck too, my dog right now. But we never had any problems with Willow except for we moved into our like new house
Mhm.
and one of the neighbors ladies was bringing up her like a little bit smaller dog, like not a small dog, but smaller than Polly was. And we were like out in the backyard playing, all of us kids and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, my dog's friendly. Can I come say hi?" And my mom was like, "Nope, my dog's not friendly. And my kids are out here.
Your
Do
dog,
not,
baby. Mine's not.
my dog not." And she was like, "No, it'll be fine.
Especially with the kids out.
Yeah, I promise. No, my dog's really nice. I promise it'll be fine." And my mom was like, "No, do not bring your dog into the yard." The
Are you
lady,
not hearing me out?
yeah, the lady, sure enough, lost control of her dog, and it ended up in our yard. And Willow hospitalized that or not Willow, Polly hospitalized that bitch's dog. And that's the only like bad thing that Polly ever did. And even then, I'm like, that wasn't Polly's fault, man. Like, we told that
Yeah.
lady.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the breeds are definitely the breeds are always going to have their own traits, and especially Dobermans, extremely protective. You add that in with Rottweiler as well, extremely protective. Now the fact that the Rottweilers love kids, they're
Yep.
great with kids and extremely protective. The first thing they're going to do is look at the other dog's energy and match that, but match that with their protective traits. And that's, you know, if you have a dog, even a Doberman that's completely trained, the first thing it's going to do is not look at the owner, not look at what's around it. It's going to just zero in on that other dog, and then see, hey, I've got my little kiddos, everyone here around it. I'm not going to let you get close.
Yep. Nope.
But
She
I love Dobermans.
I love Polly was such a good dog. It's funny because she's the only dog we have ever had that like actually she stopped a robbery of our neighbor's house. So like 2, 3
wow.
o'clock in the morning, our neighbors came over, like knocked on the door, and we're like, "So we think that we owe Polly some treats. She just bit the shit out of somebody that was trying to break into our house. Like the cops were there and everything."
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yep, sounds about right.
like, you go, girl.
Gets the treats. It's like, hey, I know what this is for. You're welcome.
I will happily provide my services again.
Right? Hey, keep you on speed dial. Just let me see over that fence and we'll be good. Yeah, the one other dog that I had, it was my dad's dog. Her name was China, named after the wrestler. My dad is a massive WWE and like WF fan.
Okay.
And she was a Rottweiler mixed with a Golden Shepherd. That dog did not play.
That dog did not play.
No, dude. There was this one person that walked by the main window, like the front of the house, and freaking jumped through that window, broke it. And the dude ran. I mean, nothing like a robbery or anything like that. just a dude seriously like walking past. And she's like, "Hey, you're too close." I'm like, "Bro is feet away from you. What are you doing?" She's like, "Nah, still too close."
This is an infringement on my properties.
Right? I was like, "Hey, you're way too close. I can see you."
I can see
I don't
you.
even need to see. I don't even need to smell you. If I could see you, you're too close.
You're a problem. You're a real problem. I think I might be done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be done after this ITF, and then I'm gonna get a snack.
Are you off?
I should probably get off of
Or you
here,
just-
yeah.
Aw, probably. That was an 100%. I can work with that. No, I'm joking. I feel bad. I'm like, dude, I'm too invested in. I mean, I'll keep looking over at the screen and like reading what it's like saying and then watching you.
Well, I'll be a brat. Maybe I'll throw on my headphones and walk around with you in Discord, just cause I hate not having, like, when Ryan's out of the house, when Herm's out of the house overnight, I don't know, I don't like it. I get bored and sad.
Aw. Well, I'm here. I will be. Oh yeah, I'll be up for hours, dude. It's only 10:40.
It's 2 a.m.
Okay, I can't give you shit for that.
Yeah.
That is too late.
Say it's a reasonable time to go to bed. Especially because Lucas wakes up at like 8 and is like, "Hey, mom, wake the fuck up."
Hey, what you doing?
Not sleeping, bitch.
Okay, now I'm at the scary part of tuning the guitar. I'm on the last two strings, and now I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can tune this high.
Well, you're invested now.
No, I think I might down tune half a step because this is scary. It's like, this is a lot of tension, dude.
When you said this is your last pack of strings, dude, you snap them, you're just gonna be stoked.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm saying that. I normally keep like a couple extra packs on me, but I haven't been out to buy another pack here since like January. And
Oh,
I've gone
man,
through two
yeah.
packs. Well, this is my second pack now, and I'm like, I don't have any more. That's a mistake. I
really-
tested waters if I had another one.
I really want to go to
Yep.
Guitar Center. All your talk about your guitar reminds me, like, I want to be able to plug my headset into the Focusrite, but it only has the 1/4-inch jacks.
Oh yeah. I was looking at headphones for you too, but I was like, I don't know if her headphones are quarter or not.
That's all right. I can go source that.
Yeah,
You plenty.
dude, like, don't worry about it. No, don't mention it. Yeah, the ATH's 20, the M20X's by Audio Technica. Those
Uh-huh.
things are amazing. I mean, they're not like the ATH 50s that everybody uses now, but they're relatively the same EQ curve, so a lot of people use them for studios or YouTube content and whatnot.
Okay.
Excuse me, because they're a flat EQ curve. So the cool part is that you can get your voice dialed in real nice with those.
Okay.
The only thing is, and they're really inexpensive. I think they're only like $30.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, the newer ones now, because they're several generations old, but they're still used across studios all over the world. The newer ones, those are like I think 100 to like 150, somewhere around that.
Okay.
But the only thing is that they do kind of suck to game with because since it's a flat curve on the EQ, it doesn't have like a lot of bass or crazy good sound because it's just meant just for studio.
Ah. I'll have to go see what's around. I don't even know It's either gonna be Best Buy or Guitar Center. Just I think are gonna be my what's near me and will have what I want.
Guitar Center has some pretty good, good like, usually on display, good entry level stuff.
Hmm.
They do have some other higher end stuff, but it's usually going to be like something you have to go out and look for. They're not going to have stuff like that on display.
Right.
But what you could do is also, if you like your headphones and how they sound, I would just say go out and get a quarter-inch adapter, because yours are only 1/8 inch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I
and the
would say
thing
just
is
go.
I don't know if. So my headset, it's weird. Like there's the 3mm jack, and then it plugs into a separate thing that has two different jacks that plug into the back of my PC. So I'm not sure if I need to get two, because anytime I try to use my headphones with just that one singular jack without the splitter thing, they don't want to work. The splitter, I think, is supposed to be so I can plug one into like the mic input and then like just for speakers for headphones. And anytime I try to use it without that, they don't work. Does that make sense?
Oh, it could be, yeah, it could be a powered splitter, so it has to consume power from both. Like if they both have to be plugged in.
Yeah, and I'm not sure like if that would work for the
On the Focusrite on your audio interface, there should be a button that has 48V. That's called phantom power. That'll put something up to 48 volts. If it's a power thing, then yeah, that'll run your headphones on their own.
maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just go get the jack and try get two just
It
in
would be
case.
cheaper to do that, but
Yeah.
also, I mean, if you pick up some relatively decent headphones, they should come with the jack as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those would be really nice for like when you start the Audio Technica headphones. Those would be really nice when you start doing voiceovers and whatnot, and you start recording your own audio, like on Audacity or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can hear how your voice will sound on the. Because it's always weird hearing your voice recorded, because obviously
Yeah.
what we can hear since our ears it's so weird, because since our ears are behind our lips, we only hear what's resonating in our head.
Yep.
So it always sounds a little bit different. Then you record yourself or hear yourself on a voicemail and you're like, ew, is that what I sound like?
Ew. I broke somebody's brain with that piece of information recently. They were like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, like you're never gonna hear yourself the way everybody else hears." Oh, it was like my nieces or nephews. That's why it was. It's like, yeah, dude. Like, it's never gonna be the same. Like, you'll never hear you the way you are unless it's through a recording, and even that has like distortions from digitizing and
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yep, it's such a trip. And then when you first find that out, the first thing you want to do is just go record your voice and listen to it, and then you're just like, why did I do that?
why did I do this to myself? Why are you snooting me? No. No. You're gonna go be a bad dog. I know what you're trying to do. And you're not allowed to chase raccoons. She literally just came up to me and like booped the fuck out of my arm with her nose.
He's like, hey, can I go?
She's like, I heard the
I love when
creatures
dogs do
though.
that.
Well, and I
It's like,
know
hey,
she's
there's
being
some
persistent when
attention.
she does it too.
Is she one of those dogs that, like, once you let her outside, that it's so hard to get back in?
Yes.
It's like, no, mom.
But I just want to play outside and hang out outside and do all the outside things. I'm like, you're not to be trusted though, Willow. You jump the fence and shit for creatures. Like, she'll stay in the yard if there's no creatures around. But as soon as something it like catches her attention, she's like, I'm gonna get that thing. And we of course live right next to a field, so she's like, that thing.
Oh, lovely. Now she's, not only can you say there's nothing outside, she's like, I don't believe you. I can see with my eyes.
Mm-hmm. She's like, that's a
Can't
giant
knock
field right there, Mom. There's gotta be something over there.
Just fair game there.
Yeah.
Did you see what I did there? That was 100.
Oh God, wow. Yes.
Ah,
You fucking hell.
I got the dad jokes.
I got the dad jokes.
I guess the stepdad jokes, but still.
Close enough. It's all the same vein.
Yeah. I swear, you pick up the dad jokes no matter who you are, and they just never leave you.
Dad jokes just arrive at a certain age.
Right. They come to you when you're ready. You might not necessarily know it. You're gonna say something, and there
Oh,
might
thank
even
you,
be a
Grade.
ew. What did I just say?
I look so fucking professional now.
Jeez, already with this. Yeah.
No.
What do you think, Grave? How did she sound?
Does this sound good? Of course, Grave, of course, rolling up in here again in the last like 10, 15 minutes of my stream.
Hey, W's. Put W's to the shot. I always know that reference. Yeah. Because you already have a key light, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Like a light source on your face.
Oh,
Or
yes,
is that
yes.
just from the computer? Oh,
No,
okay.
I have something that I set up on the top of my PC so that I want to get like something fancier than what I have, but it works for now. It's like for it's supposed to be for you hook it up to your phone so that when you're like vlogging and shit.
Okay. Yeah, that's a key light. I
Yeah.
mean, mobile, but still.
Yeah. I was like, that'll do for what I have going on. And that's the other thing too, like I need more desk space.
Great. What are you talking about? I do my thing with the things and discover or remember other things. Oh, I see. I think he was responding back to about when you mentioned he's always showing up like last 20 minutes.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I feel like that makes sense.
I was trying to read along and I was like, huh?
I'm confused.
Do you have a picture in the Discord of your doggo?
I think I do. I think I have pictures of Willow and Rhino in the IRL media tab.
I'll have to check it out. I always love doggo pictures.
Yeah, just scroll through there for a minute because
So what you're saying is you're lacking on your doggo pictures.
listen,
Let's see how it is. Listen.
I feel bad. I take plenty of pictures. I just don't share them because enough people have been like, well, why? All the
It's okay, we
haters
only
of the
have-
world have ruined it for me, okay?
I'm just blocking out the haters. That kid is my spirit animal. Yeah, the only thing I was able to contribute is that fox, that red tail that was out in my hill.
That's still super cool.
Yeah, which is rare, dude. Like, we had a whole family of turkeys at tail end of last year, and I was like, bro, what is this? I've never seen you guys. Like, dude, I've been here for years. I've never once seen you guys go. You stepped into the wrong hood, brother. No,
I bet my doggos are all the way up towards the top. Now I'm sitting here, I'm like, I know I posted them
He's
at
still
some
scrolling.
point. I am. Oh yeah, they're
They're on
like,
my last string, so.
they're definitely towards the top. posted at 4:15. So if you look at the dates, that'll help you.
Okay. I'll just scroll here in a second.
A picture of Rhino is kind of funny. I didn't even post his most flattering photo. I'm doing that little guy
God.
dirty.
Dude, that's my sister. I don't know why, but she would always take photos of me when I was asleep. And then when she would take other photos of people awake, she would always, I swear, she would always try to take the worst photo possible.
So I'm trying to feel better about myself.
Right? So, hey, nobody gonna out beauty me.
Nobody gonna make me feel bad about the picture I'm taking.
Right? Yeah, I don't know why she would always do that. And I'm like, dude, Savannah, can you just take like a normal photo? She's like, no, they're great. Like, you should always just capture a moment at its purest. You don't have to look the best or anything like that. I'm like, coming from the chick who has like 100 selfies of her, like 80 different angles.
Those are so natural and unposed.
Right? Like, just the best natural photo, right?
I remember back like in my high school days, like I'm just gonna dress up, do my makeup, and take pictures. Like that's the whole goal right now. To do a cute makeup look and take photos.
Oh, I was always that one friend that like, cause I don't like social media. I don't like really like the premise and the idea of it. So I would be the guy that would always miss messages from other people. Like back when I did have a Facebook, I'd always have people that were like, oh yeah, I messaged you about this, you know, a couple days ago, or oh wow, that was like months ago, blah 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 this, and I was like, oh well yeah, thank you, you know, like how people wish you like happy birthday and whatnot, or like
Right.
comment on a photo, and it's like, I swear I'm not ignoring you guys, I just could care less. That's just rude.
I just don't like the. I know. I was thinking the other day. I was like, I should have added Gray to Facebook, and then I was like, oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, you'd be looking for a long time
Yeah.
just to have some bad news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But the last social media I had was Instagram, and that's because I couldn't remember my password from so long ago, and so I gave up on trying to log in to delete the account, and then I was moving from emails to a different email address, and I saw like I had a shit ton of Instagram sign-in attempts, and I was like, oh, someone's trying to hack into my account. Why, I have no clue, but I was like, I should probably go, you know, delete that finally.
Finish that off.
Right. It's a great stream.
Not yet, but he plans to.
Woo.
I know.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm ready
he
for
has
the
a
day.
really good computer for it.
Yeah.
It's like the day one, it's just nothing but hype trains and everything. And
It's
just
gonna
gets
be
overwhelmed. He doesn't have any of that set up for OBS, and he's just like, oh, nice going, noob.
AC. I don't know if I know what that game is.
What game?
AC Unity.
I've heard that before. I don't know what it is though. Because I've heard a few people talk about AC Unity, and I thought they were talking about Unity as in like the game engine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know anything about it. Oh, it's Assassin's
Oh,
Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Oh, okay.
That makes much
That's
more
what
sense.
AC is? That makes sense. I've heard that so many times. I'm like, well, what is AC?
He just asked to do a speed in. I should really go to bed.
Huh?
They plan to do
Oh.
a speed in. Willow's on the couch dreaming.
Have you ever sped run a speed in before?
Oh yeah, we speed into speeded.
Speed in the speed. Talk about tongue twisters. Speed in the speed. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed trilogy, dude. I think it was Black Flag that I last played, and I was just stuck for hours. I was like, oh, dude, I don't want to get off until I can pass this. Never picked it back up.
Herm and I played a good amount of Black Flag, and I think that was the last one we played too.
I love it, but to me, it's like once I get too stuck on a game, I'll either say like, yeah, I can continue this, and if I can't pass it, then I'll pick it back up. Assassin's Creed was like that for days, and I was like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah, Black Flag was great. It was. I loved it. Okay, I'm on the last string now, just tuning it, and this I feel is gonna snap. The second to last one barely got there. This one I feel like I should stop.
Did you end up 2.5 step down? Excuse my yawny talk.
I did for a moment, and then I went back on the other strings. I was like, no, I can get there. But then now I got this last string on, and now it's time to tune it, and I'm just scared. I'm like a whole newt. What?
I don't.
Sorry. I'm a whole note down, a whole full step, and I'm like, dude, I'm scared to go up half a step right now. Alright, let's see. Oh, that is tight. Okay.
Actually, I'm not gonna do this speeding. It's already 2 a.m. I should get off of here.
Yeah, this ain't going up another half step. This is it's already too tight. Damn it. Alright. Well, D sharp. What is D sharp? To go to G sharp. And I can go in G sharp. That's fine. When you stream, normally, what do you stream? Usually every day?
Yeah.
People around the same time?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me say my goodnights, and I will respond to that better.
Alrighty.
Six always sends me a separate tell. Okay, so yeah, if I just game at all that night, I always try to stream until the same time. And now that it always was 2 a.m. on the weekends and then like 11:30 on the weekdays, but now that Liana is not in school, as long as I don't have anything going on the next day, yeah, I try to stream until about 2.
Okay.
So.
What's the oh yeah, because it's summer for you guys, right?
Yes, sir.
When does it go to school again for you guys?
Honestly, I don't know when her first day of school will be. It'll probably be early August or late July. Probably early August.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, because if I remember for my sisters, she I think was like the first week of June, and then she was off, and then they didn't go back until I think August or September or something like that.
Yeah, I'm about to look. Trying to find it. I don't know if it's on the school website or not yet. Oh, it's not even on the school, like, fucking calendar
Itinerary
yet.
thing.
Yeah. At least if it is, it's not where I can find it.
She's like, that is a problem for later me.
Yep. I will figure that out another time. I don't want to think about her going back to school yet. Bye. Back.
Yeah, with public schools, it's always thrown me off because I thought public schools at first, I thought all of them had that like summer semester off, and it
Hmm.
was all just the same. And then as I moved around more, I was like, oh, your guys' is like way different. It's like 2 or 3 weeks off.
Yep.
Yours for your daughter is like the earliest I've ever heard it. Because up
Well,
here, I think
go ahead.
theirs is like the second week of June or something.
And her school, they get an extra. There's 2 extra weeks of vacation that they get that I never got as a kid. So they start the school year a little bit earlier, but they get an extra fall break that I never got as a kid, and then they get an extra like spring-ish break that I never got as a kid too. So I'm like, honestly, especially that fall break is fucking huge. Like typically when I was in middle school and high school and stuff, we only ever got like a weekend off, like maybe an extra day for Thanksgiving, and she'll get a full like week and a half or so for Thanksgiving,
Oh, okay.
which I like.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, there's way more. The school year's broken up better. Like right around each end of the semester, they have like a week and a half or 2 week long break, which is,
Gotcha.
I think, really nice for the kids. And I wish we had something like that, because it always felt like such a fucking grind to get to Christmas when I was in school. Like you just did nothing but fucking school.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's half.
that's well, I really can't say yeah, I agree because mine was year round. So
Right. But all right, I'm going to jump off of here and call the Herman, and then I may or may not jump back into Discord.
okay. Well,
Uh,
I will be on here for a little while, and if you hop back on, then I will talk to you then. If not, then you have a great night.
All right. Thanks, Gray. I'll catch you later.
Of course. Bye-bye, stream.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, thank you anybody who came around the streams tonight and hung out. Thank you anybody who might watch it in the future. Hopefully y'all had fun. Take it easy out there. Bye, Grave.